What's up guys, it's Jules here, back with another video, and I feel like I never have story times because nothing interesting happens in my life, so once something interesting happens, I'm like, okay, like, let's talk about this. Vanguard is literally broken right now. Look at this. Are we surprised? Absolutely not. Literally, I reopened the application 3 times, and it's just a black screen. Psycho Manager story time, and this is very bad. I remember this shit like the back of my hand because I was so freaking scared. This is where it all started. She
Fuck
said,
out of here. You playing?
she said, yo, I'm high as fuck right now. I was like, okay. Okay, so that was the first red flag, but I genuinely thought nothing of it. So basically, we were supposed to have a couple interviewers come in to just get a job, obviously. And my manager, was really stressed out about that. Kept repeating over and over, like, I don't have enough information on these people. Who even are these interviewers? Well, interviewees? Whatever. So she's basically stomping around. And like I said, she just keeps repeating herself. And it was getting, like, psycho-ish. Like, I was so scared. Probably a couple hours later. Keep in mind, all my other coworkers are completely confused, and we're like, why is she flipping out? The interview people are not showing up. They're not showing up. And for some reason, this made her 10 times more mad. She's like, how do you expect a job if you don't show up to the interview? Like, she's on some sort of drug. I thought it was weed. And honestly, that was a blessing in disguise. If they showed up, and she hasn't interviewed people before, if she tried to give them an interview on the level her anger was at that day, this freaking pissed me off. So I'm trying to help my customer get some food or whatever he needed. He was an older gentleman, giving him his order, have a nice day. And this freaking bitch in the back, my manager, is swearing, throwing things like, fuck, I hate my job, we don't get paid enough for this shit. Keep in mind, she's not saying this quietly at all. She's saying this very freaking loudly. My customer, this made me mad, okay? He goes, you gotta get that girl in check. She's swearing and throwing things around. You need to tell her to smarten up. That's the smarten up, because he was an older man. And I was like, I'm so sorry. Oh, and that made me mad. Once you make my customers mad, that's where I draw the freaking line. I go up to her. I said this, but she's freaking gone. And I was like, you need to stop swearing. My customers can hear you. And she goes, I don't care that. I'm scared, angry, anxious, concerned, like so many feelings at once. I actually started recording on my phone because I was worried I would need evidence for something because it was getting that bad. That's how dangerous the situation was getting. She was getting very violent. Keep in mind, I'm scheduled till 4 p.m., but I usually stay till 5. This day, I left exactly at 4. So yep, I go home, everything's great. I probably stay home for like about 30 minutes to an hour. My friend Matt calls. He's another manager. He's a good manager. He's not psycho. I call him and I'm like, yo, listen, like, this is what happened. It was freaking crazy. It was so scary. And then he was like, okay, we have to go and check and see if they're okay. So he picks me up. We go back to my job. And it got a million times worse. Like, I'm so lucky that I freaking left. This psycho manager completely broke the wall. And I have pictures. Like, this was insanity. Okay? So corporate knows this by now. They know it. And she's not fired. We were all freaking bullshit. Hey, guess what? People like this do it again. They don't learn from their mistakes. That's not how this works. So She did not learn from her mistake. She did it again. Easter night. Basically, I wasn't there. I was not there. But, it was probably like 8 or 9 p.m. I'm driving past my job. I see Matt in the parking lot. He was not supposed to be there. And I was like, yo, it's Matt. Let's go visit him. First thing that happens when I walk through the door, you won't believe what freaking happened tonight. And I go, and I say her name. She goes, yeah, she went psycho again. And we had to call the cops. She threw a phone at one of my coworkers. She's fired now, you know, second time's the charm. She told corporate, which is just, I'm referring to her just as a person. She's just like a higher up. She told them to go fuck herself, you know, like all these words, like you're swearing to your boss, basically. So that's what it took to get her fired, you know. Once you offend corporate, that's what it takes. But putting everybody else in danger, whatever, we'll keep her, you know. It was just a big, I don't care about you guys, but once she hurts my feelings, that's when we can get rid of her. And I was like, it's such a sketchball, bro. Such a sketchball. So here's to top it all off, the cherry on top. I don't think they ever did a background check on this manager because she doesn't have the best record. And her record definitely explains everything. So my job is very corrupt. If you guys enjoyed this story time, make sure to leave a like and subscribe down below. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.